Hi, this is Stephen Katz with a quick overview on how the Dock 3 handles both live stream data and also data recording. So let's talk through both of those things. First, let's just talk about how the dock is connected. The Dock 3 is actually hardwired connected to the internet. And when you're live streaming, the drone does not talk directly to the internet. The drone is radio communicating with the dock. So that's through RF, just like a controller. So if you imagine there's a controller here in the dock talking with a drone. So if the drone goes behind a building and is blocked between the dock and the drone, you're going to have the same effect as a controller being between a building between a controller and a drone. So that's really important to keep in mind. And then from that dock, that is what's being sent to FlightHub 2, which gives you pilot control, and then also what is generated the live stream. So the live stream is actually coming through FlightHub 2 directly from what you would think of the controller, same as any other software that we currently use for DFR. Shifting to how the recording is being handled, let's go to the next slide here. So when you press record within FlightHub 2, the recording actually is being recorded on the drone, same as you pressing it on the controller. Again, imagine the controller being in the dock, you remotely managing that controller. You press record, and the media, both the video and pictures, is saved on the SD card here in the in the drone. The real interesting thing is because docks are meant to be standalone, there's no way to really download uh, the drone. The drone actually lands and is fed to the hard drive into the dock. So almost immediately, and we've tested this, almost immediately the SD card on the drone is downloaded to the hard drive and the SD card is almost immediately erased. It's deleted there. So basically all the images are transferred to the hard drive. Then over time, depending on the connectivity of the hard drive, if you're doing another quick flight, when it's not when it's actually kind of in between flights and quote unquote resting, I guess you would call it, that hard drive is uploaded to cloud storage. And I'll show you where in FlightHub 2 you could access those files. So there's basically two types of files in FlightHub 2. There are the live stream files where you can record this live stream, and there's the actual SD card file, which is the highest resolution, just like when we pull a card for a police agency from a rooftop, pull a card from a drone, that is giving you the best recording versus the recording of the live stream, which could be caught up in transmissions. Let's go see what it looks like in FlightHub. So in FlightHub, you can see when we go into device management, you can actually see the aircraft has zero storage, which is the safe assumption because the minute it lands on the dock, it gets transferred to the dock. But often the dock has some type of storage still on it. Once this is uploaded to FlightHub, this actually goes to zero also. But right now I found a dock that had recently been landed or hasn't done its upload, so it has 9 gigabytes of data sitting on the dock. Eventually it's going to be uploaded to FlightHub. And let's see what that looks like. So in FlightHub, this is what the screen looks like. And you can go a couple different ways to do it. One is you can just go into the project, or you can go up to data management, depending on your user. But when you're in the project, just slide over here to the left side where you have media files. And what you'll see is the two types of media files. You'll see the auto recording of the playback. So this is the auto recording of the live feed. And right now we're auto recording every live feed for this project. So you can turn this on and off. This auto records basically, again, back to the back to what this shows. This is recording what is happening on the live stream. So it's basically RF to the internet with the boxes connected to the internet and then live streamed out to FlightHub, that live stream, just like you would see. So if there's a bad connection between the dock and the drone, or not that strong of an internet connection, you're going to get a choppy live stream feed here back in FlightHub. So that is the auto record playback. And you'll see every flight is logged in here right now. The even more effective way is that uploading of the file goes, the actual file goes from the drone to the dock, and this is what it looks like right here. It has a date stamp. So anytime you press record on the virtual cockpit and record what you see, you're going to get it just like it's a remote control. Here you have two pictures. So for example, we have both a visual picture. This was of an open door, and a thermal picture. This gets automatically recorded, the thermal picture and the visual picture. If somebody recorded actual video, which I'll show you, I think I had one back here a little bit. Let me see. There you go. You actually get the recording of the video, and you can see these files are very large. So unless there's something critical, work with your trainer and the project manager for your project. When you press record, record the critical incident. Better to record a little more than a little less, or end it a little later. But you'll see you have both a visual, a thermal, that underlying T, and a split screen here. And as you can see, the visual is the highest quality. We can actually download this, and that's what we're going to save for the client and for showing examples of videos to other clients. You can also click on it here, and you'll see there's no jumping. It's really smooth video. You'll see a car move. You can see it doesn't skip or jump. While in a live view, I'm going to stop it. While in a live view recording, it's going to be more choppy. It's going to be more inconsistent because, again, it's not the recording actually on the drone. So even if you lose connection to the drone and you're recording on the drone feed is going to be really, really smooth. So this live stream feed often is choppy, and it's great to have backup. That's why we're recording it as a backup. But the ideal item is you pressing record on the drone, saves it on the SD card, automatically saves it to the hard drive, and automatically uploads it to cloud storage. And again, the cloud storage is right here under all files. It's not the live stream auto record. It's the one that has the specific date and time. If you look at this is 2025, December 14th, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Pacific time, and then it has UTC. So this is actually Pacific time. So it's recorded in local time, so it aligns with what you've done. So as you can see, this day that we had a 2 a.m. recording, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock p.m., 4 o'clock, and then a 6 o'clock, almost 7 o'clock. Hope that's helpful. And so when we're archiving and uploading, we want to upload and archive the video in these folders corresponding with the time that have MP4s, and you can download one or multiple ones of them, or the split screen if it's split screen. Hope that's helpful, and thanks so much for everything you guys do. Take care.